Yes, yes, yes. What's going on, guys and girls? Today, we are going to talk about the 5 undeniable signs, all right? Now, you might experience these signs when you are about to become a profitable trader, okay? If you're getting close to that profitable level, you're probably going to experience these signs. So we're going to go over those signs today. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to go over some quick Q&A, answer some quick questions, okay? So let's go. So what is the first sign? The first sign is when you start to accept losing is part of the game. All right? I want you to understand the difference between knowing that losing is part of trading and actually accepting losing is part of the game. Okay? So when you get to that level where you say, you know what, losing is part of the game, there's no way around it. I'm okay with losing as long as I keep taking the right trades. It is what it is. When you get to that level, then you might be very close to becoming a profitable trader. So let's go to number 2. The second sign is when you are very picky about your trades, right? You're not taking any trade just because someone posted on Twitter and say, "Oh my gosh, this looks like a good trade. I think you should take that." No, you are focused on your strategy. You're not going against your rules. You're just looking at your strategy. And if the market is not clear, guess what? You're not taking no trades because you're not forcing anything. You're very picky about your trades. So when you get to that level, then you probably are getting very close to starting to see, some type of trading profits, right? The third sign is not thinking about the money and actually thinking about the process. And this is a big one because a lot of new traders, they think about the money. They want to make $500 a day. They want to make $1,000 a day. I understand. We all want to make money. But when you come to the trading world and you understand that it's not about the money, it's about the process. When you focus on the process, the money is just going to come automatically, right? So it's going to come. It's going to come. So just focus on taking the right trade every single time. Every single time. Okay? Don't focus on, oh man, I can make $200 on this trade, or oh, I can make $300 on that trade. Because when you focus on the money, honestly, it's going to blind you, and you are going to rush. So when you don't focus on the money, you are okay starting small, right? A lot of people are not okay starting small because they want to rush. They're thinking about the money, okay? You understand, you know what? Let me focus on the process. Let me start small because, I might make a couple of mistakes here and there, so I don't want to make big mistakes, okay? Let me start small and then work my way up, okay? That's actually focusing on the process because you're not focused on the money, right? So that's the best way to trade. So if you are at that level right now, then you probably are getting very close to making consistent profits. The fourth sign, when you are trying to consistently improve every single week. And what that means is basically you're going over your mistakes. We all make mistakes. So you're going over your mistakes and you're trying to improve, right? The key word, improve. So a lot of people know that they have FOMO problems or they know that they have revenge problems, but guess what? They don't do anything to fix their problem. Yeah, man, I revenge trade, man, that's what I do. Okay, are you fixing it? Yeah, man, I chase trades, man. I get FOMO all the time. Oh, really? Are you trying to improve? So if you're at the stage where you're trying to improve every single week, you're taking screenshots, you're doing everything, guys, to help you take your trading to the next level. If you are at that stage, then you probably are very close to starting to see some type of trading profits. And guys and girls, please do not stop when it comes to improving, okay? So the fifth sign is understanding why you are losing and understanding why you are winning, okay? 2. So a lot of people either want to focus on the winners or they want to focus on losers. It's either or. But when you focus on both, wow, you're basically almost there, guys. Because now you know you're winning trades. A lot of people get on a winning streak, they don't understand they're winning trades. Let me say that again. A lot of people get on a winning streak, but they don't understand they're winning trades. They don't look at it and say, oh, this is why I'm winning. Oh, they don't do that. So you need to focus on your winners and losers because honestly, they both are very important. So take screenshots, dissect your winners, dissect your losers, figure out why you're winning, figure out why you're losing. And once you get to that level, guys, most likely you're very, very close to actually making consistent trading profits, right? So those are the 5 signs. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now let's go to the quick Q&A. So let's go. Now this is questions and comments. Like, it don't have to be a question, just be a comment. So let's go over these comments real quick. So the first one is, this person said, "Damn, you're a genius. Can we get your IQ?" First of all, thank you. And second, I don't know my IQ, but thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay. This person said, "What systems does your indicator work with?" Okay. It works with TradingView. Okay. So a lot of students will basically use TradingView as a charting platform, and they will have the regular platform on the side. Okay. So they look at the chart, they do all the charting on the TradingView, and then when they are about to take a trade, they would basically trade on their platform. And TradingView is free, so you don't need to really pay. So the next question is, quick question to anyone who's in the comments. If price breaks through your supply and demand zone, would you wait for a retest to get back in? Now, if price breaks supply or demand, yeah, I would get back in only if it breaks the demand or supply just a little bit. Okay, so if it breaks it a lot, most likely that supply or demand zone is invalid, and they're probably going to bring the market up, or they're going to probably bring the market down. But if it breaks a little bit and it comes back and then retests and goes back up, yeah, I would take the retest. Okay. Any good for crypto? Yes, my strategy works. Crypto, stock market, futures, Forex. Price action is price action, so it doesn't matter what market you're trading. A lot of people ask me, does it work on an Indian market? Does it work in Australia market? Yes, guys, it doesn't matter what market. Price action is price action. That's why I love it. Next question, what market do you trade the most? I trade the NASDAQ market. I trade it on the futures market, so I like the NASDAQ futures, but you can actually trade NASDAQ on a couple of Forex platforms too. But that's what I trade. I love the NASDAQ. It moves pretty good for one market. But overall, sometimes I will look at the Forex market or the stock market. Okay. But for the most part, just strictly NASDAQ right now. Okay, it might change because I'm one of those people that I don't like to marry a market or marry anything. Okay, so let's say NASDAQ starts to act up. Guess what? I will, trust me, I will go to another market. So, but NASDAQ right now. Next question. Great advice. Quick question. On a 3,500 live account, what conditions would you look at to consider lot size when placing a trade, or do you just use a certain percentage of the amount in the account? Thanks, man. So basically, when it comes to my account, everyone has their own rules, okay? If you are new to this, it's best to use that 1% rule. I like that rule for beginners. But I also like this rule too. Go as small as possible, okay? I actually like that rule better. Go as small as possible. If you can risk $1 per trade, do it. If you can risk $5 per trade, do it. If you can risk $10, I like that rule better because if you're new, you're gonna make mistakes. You don't want to make mistakes on a lot of money. So just go as small as possible. But when it comes to gaining experience and getting used to the market, honestly, the percentage rule is, actually go up. So instead of risking 1% of your account, you can risk 2%, 3%, 5%. It all depends on the trader. Okay, so that's it. Next question. Bro, please tell me the name of indicator you use on the chart. I'm guessing he's talking about my indicator. If you don't know, I have a supply and demand indicator. And if you don't know about it, just go to my channel and you will see the video about the indicators and you will see it, right? So that indicator, you only get that if you get my trading program, okay? So you can't really go on TradingView to search it up. It's private. It only comes from my program. The reason why I have it like that is because I don't want anybody to just get the indicator and use it, because you have to learn price action first, right? You have to learn price action first. So I teach you that in my program, and then you can use the indicator. So that's why I have it like that, right? So let's go to the next question. Do you draw your supply and demand zones on a higher time frame, then scale down on a lower time frame, or do you draw and enter on the same time frame? This is actually a good question. Do I? Not really. Okay, I see a lot of students do that. A lot of people do it there's nothing wrong with it. If it works for you, do it. I don't really like to do it. I like to use support and resistance as my levels, my higher time frame levels, but you can do it, okay? You can go to look at supply and demand on a higher time frame. But what I do is I look at supply and demand on a smaller time frame, like a 5 minute, something like that. So that's what I do, okay? Next question. I never seem to get how you draw your zones. It doesn't seem to touch the end or the beginning of the candles. Can you explain how you determine where you start drawing and end drawing your zone? So basically, yes, I have a video called, I think, explaining supply and demand in 10 minutes. So check that video out and it will show you how to do that, okay? Next question. You from New York? You sound like you from New York. Yes, I'm from New York, okay? I'm quite sure you hear the accent. What's going on, son? Yes, from New York. All right, next question is, how can I pick up your program? Basically, all my information is below the videos in the description, okay? So you have to go in the description and look at all my information, okay? Next comment, I like your voice. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Honestly, I get this comment a lot, okay? So thanks a lot. I didn't know I had a good speaking voice, but I guess I do. So thanks a lot. So next question. Can this strategy be used on another time frame like the 5 minute or the 1 minute? Is it too small and too aggressive? Yes, I use the 5 minute and the 1 minute every single day. So yes. Okay, next question. You mentioned you used to have a 9 to 5. I have a question, or maybe you can make a video about it. But at what point do you, one, start pulling money from your brokerage account to your bank account? And two, at what point should a trader decide to do it full time in your opinion? Thanks. Love your videos, man. Shout out to you. The first question is basically, when should you start to pull money out of your trading account to your bank account? Whenever you want, honestly. If you're making profits, I like to maybe every 2 weeks, sometimes depending on, the month, maybe once a month, but it's up to you. You can do it at once a week. You could do it every other week. It's up to you. And the second one is, at one point when you decide to actually go full time. Me personally, I jumped early, so I don't want you to be me. Okay, I went. I wasn't even profitable yet, and I said, forget this. I'm going to quit my job. Don't follow me. But maybe if you have a year or two under your belt and you feel like you're making more than your job, maybe you could say, you know what, maybe it's time to do it. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. Trust me, you will know. You will know when it's time, okay? So next question. How do you practice when the market is closed? This is a good question. Basically, you practice by back testing. You can hit the replay mode. You can just, look at your trades. So that's practicing, you just looking at the market, either hitting that replay mode, or you're practicing your setups, or, just looking at the market, getting used to, whatever strategy you are trading, and doing that every single day or almost every single day. That's practicing. Another comment, this man, legit. I appreciate you taking your time to explain the background mechanics to trades you take. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is the last question. In case of a bear market, how would you trade? Well, I actually started day trading during a bear market. Okay, so I'm used to this type of environment. Okay, in 2007 is when I actually got introduced to the stock market. I was, just invested in penny stocks, and then 2008 is when I started to basically day trade. And during that time, we had that '08 crash. I'm quite sure you guys know about that, right? So I'm used to the bear market. The way I treat it is basically the same way I treat a bull market. It's just, flip upside down. I'm looking to fade pretty much everything. So anything at resistance or at supply, anything that's breaking down, I'm looking for continuation. So I'm just looking to fade the market, looking to just, short it for the most part, okay? But I do go long when, there are opportunities. And during the bear market, guys, we do have nice bounces off some key levels, okay? So I love to take those trades where you have, a nice bounce off a key level, because during a bear market, the market is selling like crazy. Sometimes it get oversold. So we have these nice bounces off these nice key levels, and you can get some nice trades off of those bounces. So that's what I'm doing, every single day. So I don't want you guys to be scared of the bear market. Yes, it's more volatile. The candles might get larger. So you might have to size down. But overall, I love the bear market because it moves faster and it moves a lot. So I like the bear market versus the bull market. Bull market can be a slow grinding up, but the bear market, man, these sellers, no joke, right? They selling it like crazy. So that's how I'm treating the bear market. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you join my free Telegram group because I actually post motivational videos and also exclusive discounts for my trading program. And if you don't have my trading program by now, make sure you pick that up because it can actually take your trading to the next level. If you have any questions, comment below because I try to answer all your guys' questions. Thanks a lot for your time, and please have a great day.